Let's get to that money. 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 Let's get
Hey,
to that money. Let's get to that act. Let's get to that money. Let's get to that money. Let's get to that money. Let's get to that money.
hey everybody. Let's get to that money. Come on into the broadcast. Side Hustle Night School is back again. Hey, let's get to the money. Y'all come on in. Say hello. What's going on Instagram? We're Instagram Live. And we're also Facebook Live and YouTube Live. What's going on? Y'all come on in, get your papers, your pens, so that we can get to the money. Hey, Instagram. We're Instagram Live. Say hello when you come into the broadcast. Hey, how's everybody doing? We're going to get started here in a few minutes. Share the broadcast out, and say hello to me. Let's get to the money, y'all. All right. How's everybody doing? Come on into the broadcast and we're going to get started. Welcome to Side Hustle Night School. We are back. Well, hello, Phil Rooney on Instagram. He says, hey, Captain Q. How you doing, sir? Good to see you and welcome. Welcome to the broadcast. We're going to get started here. My name is Martine Corte. Thank you for coming into the broadcast tonight on this Friday night. We're bringing back Side Hustle Night School. We came back the first time 2 weeks ago, and now we're back again this week and going to try to make it a weekly thing like before the tax season. So I had a chance to kind of relax and get back on it. So welcome. I hope everyone is doing great this evening. My name is Martine Corte. I'm going to be your host tonight for Side Hustle Night School. I am an entrepreneur, business owner. I'm a side hustler, y'all. Trying to get to this money. I'm also the owner of Advanced Tax Solutions, my tax firm. Also the CEO of Accurate Screening Solutions, our drug testing center. Also the co-founder of S&M African Boutique, co-owner that is. And I am the visionary and founder of S&M Tours, our Tours to Ghana, West Africa business. And I'm a best-selling author. My book is Journey to Greatness. Hello, everybody. Say hello when you come in to the broadcast. I work with small business owners, entrepreneurs, artists, authors, network marketers to help them, and solopreneurs, everyone really, nonprofit leaders to help them reach their potential audience with the assistance of live streaming, what we're doing right here, right now, to help them get to their potential clients. Welcome to Side Hustle Night School. I titled this live stream tonight, y'all sleeping on these small business resources. I recently attended an event on, was it Thursday? Yesterday. It was called a small business clinic, hosted by Nebraska Enterprise Fund, which is a nonprofit that helps business owners get connected to resources. And they're also a micro lender as well. So I went around the room to see who all was there, and every resource that a small business could even imagine having was there in the room. And I just didn't see a whole lot of other small business owners like myself there. And so I'm wondering why. And so I'm coming out here. I'm going to explain to you why you needed to be in that room if you were not. And I've got an invite for food entrepreneurs that I'm going to talk about, because y'all need to get on this. I wish I was a food entrepreneur, because what this organization is doing for you all, and it's all free, is amazing. So welcome. You guys get your pen and pencils out, and paper out, so we can take notes. I'm going to break down some resources and why you need to have them and what they are, just in case you are not aware of things that you should be doing in your business, because we can always learn. We can always learn new things, but we don't know everything as a small business owner. So that's why you have strengths that are at the table with you and to help you run the operations of your business. So let's see. I have I think I have, just some housekeeping real quick. Just want to let y'all know the tax filing extension deadline is coming up next month, October 15th. October 15th. For those of you that filed an extension, you didn't file your taxes and you filed an extension, well, that extension is coming up. October 15th is the deadline. So you need to get into your tax preparer's office and get your taxes done. Okay. Because the extension is coming up on October 15th, and you don't want to get, a fee assessed to you by IRS for late filing. So that was the whole purpose of filing an extension, a tax extension, so you wouldn't get hit with that late filing fee. Okay, doesn't mean that you have an extension to pay. They're still gonna, if you owe, they're still going to charge you interest on that money that you owe. But filing the extension kind of relieves you from having to pay a late filing fee. Okay, got it? All right, and I'll talk more about that in the weeks to come, just to remind people, so you don't forget about that. Okay. Say hello when y'all come into the broadcast, and share the video out, the live stream out, so more people can get in the room. All right. Okay. So what I wanted to talk about tonight is business resources. So when I was at the event, the Small Business Clinic, I was even picking up information about how to the resources that can help my business grow, right? And so, like I said, I don't assume that I know everything, and there may be other new organizations that may be able to help me. They may be offering something that I didn't even think about that I need for my business, right? Hi, Charnette Bradley. She says hello. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. She says, hello. Well, welcome. Welcome to Side Hustle Night School. We're bringing it back, y'all. We're bringing it back. I've been on hiatus for a minute. All right, but we are back. And y'all know I talk a lot about business in my stories, Facebook stories and Instagram stories. So follow me there as well. If y'all don't see me live streaming in this type of setting, teaching, I do little nuggets through stories. I absolutely love stories, and it's a game changer. And actually, it's going to be something I'm going to mention as one of the business strategies to help get in front of your target audience, because that's one of the things that we need to know as small business owners. What do we do? What do we need to do to be different from our competition, and how to get in front of people that need to see us? Okay, so let me get into this, because I got a few things to talk about, and then I'm gonna be off the bed because I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been out here running around. Okay, so thank y'all for coming in. Those that are coming in. All right, make sure you share the broadcast. So this organization that was at the small business clinic that I attended, we were a vendor there. Advanced Tax. My tax firm, we were a vendor, but I also walked around to see if there was something that I could use for my businesses, because I have more than one. All right, so this organization is called Kitchen Counsel, and you can find them at kitchencounsel.org/secret sauce. So they have this event called Secret Sauce. See this flyer? Secret Sauce. This is the secret sauce. They're going to give classes on all of these topics, from operations, and there's part 1 and part 2, finance, marketing, and legal, operations part 2, and business strategy. If you're not in the room, if you are a food entrepreneur, this is for food entrepreneurs. Like I said, I wish I could go, but I'm not a food entrepreneur. I just want to take notes, because I know that I could use that information to fit my businesses, even though I'm not a food entrepreneur. Hello, Facebook user. They say, hello, Martine Corte. Well, who are you? It just says Facebook user. Drop your name in the comments. All right. So let me kind of enlighten y'all as to why this is a big deal. This is a big freaking deal. Okay. Let me take a sip. Okay. Not only is this free, that's a big deal. Oh, hi, Deborah. Well, thank you for dropping your name. I don't know why it says Facebook user, but welcome. Um, this organization is not only making this free for food entrepreneurs. So that means either you are a restaurant owner, you are a food truck owner, maybe you're a caterer, you do private caterings, or you're in you don't have a storefront per se, but maybe you prepare the food out of your home and then you take it and cater it, something like that. So this is for you. This invite is for foodpreneurs only, but this can be used for anyone in any type of industry. So I want y'all to take notes, even though you may not be able to attend this meeting. Something else just came up. This was so dope that she said, and that's why. And I've been teaching this for so long. Hi, Kathy Harris. She says, hello. Well, how are you? Thank you, and welcome to Side Hustle Night School. We back. All right. So what I want to talk about is not only am I going to break down what they're going to be talking about, just little nuggets, because they're going to go into detail, but why not use this for your type of industry, your type of business. You can easily incorporate this and use it in your business. And I'm going to break it down and just kind of give you some examples, maybe some examples that I use for my different businesses. Okay. So this is free. It's a 5-part series. And this is in Omaha, Nebraska. So sorry if you're not in Omaha, Nebraska, but I know a lot of foodpreneurs, entrepreneurs, that's what should be called, foodpreneurs. I know y'all follow me that are in Omaha, Nebraska. So this is kitchencounsel.org/secret sauce. The location of the class is going to be Highlander Accelerator, 2112 North 30th Street. Let me get that out the way. Okay, and it's on Mondays, and you got to be able to attend every Monday. It's 5 parts, 5 classes, 5 Mondays. Okay? All right. So the first thing they're going to be talking about is operations. Operations. In business, we do have what's called operations, whether you know it to be operations or if it's just something you're doing but you don't know. But whatever you're doing to maintain the business, to keep it going, keep it open, that is your day-to-day operations, your tasks that you do from day to day to basically run your business. So I'm going to read to you the definition of operations, the Google version. Okay, business. Let me just put my glasses on because I'm straining here. Hey, everybody. Okay, so business operations include the location of your business and the processes, resources, and other tools you will need to transform inputs. That's your raw material, labor, and capital into outputs, which is your goods or services. To maximize your outputs for profitability, you must organize your inputs. Okay, so basically, what that's saying is that whatever you do to get to the end result, whether you're a product provider like me, like today, I'm wearing my boutique T-shirt, S&M African Boutique, right? And I went up. We have our shea butter not only in-house here, we have in our office here, but we also have it in 2 other locations out in the community at No Name Nutrition. So I was up there today restocking our shea butter. And I'll tell you some reasons why that was a dope collab or partnership. But to be able to even get to that part where I'm actually supplying them with shea butter, our shea butter product, I have to first get the raw material, right? So we get our shea butter from Ghana, West Africa. We literally travel to Ghana, West Africa. Our sisters, over there get it all prepared, and we pick it up, and then we bring it back with us. Okay, so um, so that's the process. So this is not a day-to-day operation, but it's a part of our operation. So whether it's something you do daily or you do on an interval, maybe regularly every 3 months or 6 months or whatever, it's still a part of your process to help you get to the end result. And this is also the same for service providers. So maybe you are a barber, esthetician, maybe you sell insurance, so you're a service provider. We're a tax firm, so we said, that's our service that we provide. So whatever it takes, so whether it's education or getting connected with your advertising facilitator, whoever that is that can help you get the word out, all of that is going to get you to your end result. And that's either clients if you're a service provider, or the product if you're a product provider. Maybe you're selling food or what have you. So this organization is going to be talking about the operations of your business. And it's very important that you understand and your processes, because if you're not organized, things are going to fall through the cracks, and you may not have a good product at the end, or may not be able to provide exceptional service if you're a service provider, if you're not organized and things aren't flowing smoothly. So this is very, very important in business operations. So write that down. Operations. You have to be able to have processes in place. And that's also include tools, technology tools to help you, with the technology side of to make things happen on the back end. Or if you're online business, you got to have the technology in place to make things happen, to run smoothly, to be able to check people out and so forth. So this is an integral part of running a business. So you got to have this tight, and you tweak it along the way, right? I'm not saying you got to be perfect going out the gate, because I wasn't, but I tweaked it as the months went by, and the years went by. It gets better and better. I learned how to operate more efficiently because now I know more. I'm in these classes. I'm going to these events, networking events. I'm going to trainings, whatever. I learn from it and I go back and implement it. So I'm tweaking it. And so it gets better and better every year. Does that make sense, everybody? So you gotta be able to take this information and apply it to your business and make things more efficient, make things more smoother. People don't want to wait forever for their food, for an example, right? Because the secret sauce is for food entrepreneurs. People don't want to wait forever for their food. So is this something in your processes that's slowing up the food and getting it out to the customer? So you have to be able to look at that on a weekly basis. You're having your meeting with your team. You're discussing how the week went. This should really be happening. Okay, if you have a team, is someone other than yourself, you should. And if you are by yourself, then you should have someone. You need to be calling them your team, because I know you have someone. You're not just doing this by yourself. You have partners, you have team members that are helping you, associates, whether it's be an advisor, that's still part of your team. So you need to be getting together and you need to be going through the processes. Hey, do we need to tweak somewhere? A customer was complaining about this. A customer complaining about that. Let's look at this to see how we can be more efficient and not repeat whatever happened. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay. So let's move on to the next thing, that this secret sauce, this is kitchen counsel. This is what they're going to be talking about in these classes. And I'm so excited. And I'm not even a foodpreneur, a food entrepreneur. I can't even attend this because that's who it's for. But I know that what they're going to talk about in these series of classes, I can apply to my business model over the various different businesses that I have in all the different type of industries that I'm in. So anyway, if you can't attend the class, you can definitely research this. So I'm giving this to y'all so y'all can go back and research if you can't go to the secret sauce. It's how to make your food business profitable. That's the name of it. So dope, so dope. All right, the next piece is finance. It's finance. Well, hello, is it? I know I messed your name up before. Kava, did I get it right? Hi, Kathy Harris. Kava says, hello. Hello, dear. I hope I pronounced your name right. Welcome, welcome, y'all, to Side Hustle Night School. So we're talking about this how to make your food business profitable for our food entrepreneurs. But you can apply it if you're not a food entrepreneur, you can apply it to your business model. No matter what type of business you are, you're still going to need to implement this, but they're providing this for food for entrepreneurs. All right. So finance. This is really, really huge, because if you don't know your numbers, if you don't know how you're doing, then how do you know if you're profitable? How do you know if you're making money? The money's coming in, but you're spending it as soon as it comes in by buying, other things, and you got bills, and you got, money going out everywhere all the time. So you have to know your numbers in order to know if you're profitable. Unless it's a hobby for you. If it's a hobby, then I'm not going to say nothing to you, because you just, out here just having a good time, make money here and there, and that's it. But if you're in business for real, okay, for real, then you need to know your numbers. And that's where we come in at as tax professionals, because we help you with that. All right. So finance, let me just read the Google version of it. Finance is considered as the lifeblood of an industry, because finance is the master key that provides access to all the sources for being employed in manufacturing and merchandising activities. Okay. The success of an organization largely depends on efficient management of its finances. You need to be able to know your numbers. If this is not your strength, this is not your wheelhouse, then you need to hire someone to help you decipher what your numbers are looking like. All right, your income statement. Can we get a cash flow statement developed? A balance sheet. Banks they're going to want these reports, especially when you're asking for money, asking for funding, business loan, business credit cards. So those are the reports they're going to need. So if you can't do it, you have to hire somebody that can be able to shoot these out to you, these reports out to you. It continues and says, a business's working capital. Remember those two words, working capital, very, very important, is the amount in liquid assets. Liquid assets, that's something that you can turn into cash right away. Liquid asset means quickly. Liquid meaning quickly, cash, that type of thing. Not property, because you got to sell it and that takes some time. But this is something that you can turn over quickly and have money in your hand or in your bank. Okay, so business working capital is the amount of liquid assets a company has available to build its business. We need money, right? In short, working capital is the money available to meet your current short-term obligations. If something pops off here at the office and I need some money, I need access to money real fast, I got to be able to get to it. So I got to have liquid assets. That means money in the bank, right? To go ahead and meet that obligation, whatever it is. To make sure that your working capital works for you, you'll need to calculate your current levels, project your future needs, and consider ways to make sure you always have enough cash. So, and I want to say something to that, because I don't think that all of us are thinking like that when we're in business and we're running our business, and let's snooze this. And we're not really thinking about how we're going to pay our bills next month necessarily. Our mind is like on the here and now, right now. This is what's happening. I'm selling. I've got some bills here and here right now that are due. But what about next month? What if next month is a bad month and we don't sell a lot? We don't make a whole lot of money. We still have the same bills. They're not going away, especially if you have a storefront. You got that overhead, the rent, and utilities that come with that, and everything else. Insurance, business insurance, right? So do you ever think about what if something happens and you have a bad month? Do you have money set aside where you can still pay your bills and still keep the business going, keep the doors open? You have to think like that in business. Okay. So knowing your current levels, you need to know how much money's coming in from day to day, month to month. You need to go back and look, did I make more money this month, then last month. And then you also have to, and I'm going to run through this pretty quickly because we can have a whole discussion on this right here, right now, because this is my lane, right? You have to know your future needs. How much money do you want to make next month? And there's a whole strategy to implement that can help you get to your numbers that you want. But you want to make more money every month. So you have to project that out. And even in business, when you're business funding, I don't know why these things keep popping up. Anyway, let me get rid of them. When you're trying to get funding, banks are going to ask you for your projections. Or what do you propose you're going to make next month? What did your, assuming what you made last month, last year, you're going to take in your last year's tax returns, right? Your Schedule C's. Assuming that and your projections, they base the loan approval, the loan amount and approval on your projections. So you have to be able to project out how much money you're anticipated to make based on this, and this. Okay, there's a lot of details to that, but you need to be thinking like that so that you can ensure that you're on track to make this money. That's how we stay in business. We always got to have a strategy on how we're going to make more money so that we can continue to keep our doors open. And then also consider, ways to turn that money, that profit that you made, into more money. Investing. So are we thinking like that? Are we just spending our money, or is it just sitting in the bank, or are you reinvesting it in something else to make more money? Think of ways to do that. That means more money is coming in, so you don't have to always be worrying about, can I pay my bills if we have a bad month? There's always money coming in. And if you set yourself up right, set your business up right, you can ensure that happens. Then one last thing about finances, it says cash, including money in your bank account and undeposited checks from customers. Do y'all have people that still owe y'all? We have in my drug testing center, we send out a lot of invoices, but we don't necessarily get paid right away. It's 30-day net 30s, 45s. I'm a notary as well. So some of the assignments that I take on is net 30s or net 45s, meaning they're going to pay me in 30 days or 45 days. So I don't get the money right away. So I have to take into account money that's owed me, that's still going to be coming in. And then, so those are undeposited checks. And then also you have to look at a percentage of that you may not get paid. That's where collections come in hand. I'm sure every business, there is a little piece of unpaid bills that you never get the money off of if you're sending out invoices. So this is for services that you render, but you don't necessarily get paid for right away. So a certain percentage that you're not going to collect. And so you have to consider that too. You have to subtract that out of your profits, because that's a loss at that point. And I don't know if you have a team that, a whole collection team like bigger firms do, but it may not get collected if you don't pursue that collection. But so just think of other ways to increase your profits, either by reinvesting some of the profits, or looking at projections and implementing strategies to help you make more money. Okay. All right. Now the marketing piece of this this course that Secret Sauce is giving, Kitchen Counsel is giving. It's called a Secret Sauce: how to make your food business profitable. How to make any business profitable. Okay, because these same strategies you can apply in any industry. Hey, Alice, she says, hey, boss, how you doing? Hey, girl, hey. All right, is this making sense, everybody? I hope y'all taking notes. Side Hustle Night School is back. So welcome those that are just now tuning in. My name is Martine Corte, entrepreneur, business owner, side hustler, best-selling author. I work with small business owners, entrepreneurs, artists, authors to help them reach more clients in their business with the assistance of live streaming. This is a strategy, and it worked very, very well for me and still does to help them get to the bag. So welcome. Okay, so marketing. I love marketing. I love marketing. I love promotion. That is like a tapped in love that I never knew that I enjoy, and I absolutely enjoy it, and I get into it as much as I can. 100% of the time I'm doing some type of marketing. If y'all follow me, if y'all checking for the queen, queen of side hustles on a regular, y'all know I do a ton of marketing for whatever business I'm doing marketing on. This is a very integral part, just like all the other pieces. All of this has to happen. Marketing is one of them. Okay, so in business, there's this thing called the 4 P's of a marketing mix. So 4 elements: product, price, place, and promotion. Write that down. Product, price, place, and promotion. Promotion, promotion, promotion. Okay, so first up is the product. The product is the good or service. If you're a service provider, maybe a used car salesman, that's a service, being marketed to the target audience. Okay. Well, maybe that's a goods because they sell cars. That's a goods. Okay, I'll take that back. Um, insurance, you sell insurance policies, or if you are an esthetician, that's a service, right? Tax preparation, that's a service. All right. So the product is the good or service being marketed to the target audience. Generally, successful products fill a need not currently being met in the marketplace, or provide a novel customer experience that creates demand. An experience that creates demand. So when you're trying to think, I've taught this before, I've taught the 4 P's before. So when you're first starting out and you're trying to decide what am I going to sell, or what service will I provide, whatever. Think along those lines. I need to fill a need. Am I filling a need with this product or service that I come up with? Is it providing a solution for someone, or creating an experience that's now in demand? Like travel. We're back out traveling again after, we're still in the pandemic, but we 2 years in. So people, we're out, the country's now loosened up and we're able to travel and things like that. And people want to really go because they've been shut in, and people love travel. Don't y'all love travel? I do. So think along those lines when you're trying to decide on what type of business to set up, because it has to serve a need, because you want to make money and you don't want to just be chasing the new fad thing. You want to be in this long-term longevity, right? So that's where you're going to develop a great product, if it's filling a need or providing a solution for someone, or providing an experience that's now in demand. All right, so think about that. Price, price, price. Price is the cost. Price is the cost of a product or service. So when marketing a product or service, it is important to pick a price that's simultaneously accessible to the target market, and meets the business goals. So we got to make sure when we're pricing things that it is in the range of the target market that you're after. It's in a price range where they can afford it. Okay. So depending on who you're targeting, that's how you're going to price it. But you're also going to consider your business goals. So if you're trying to make $100,000, in a year, and you have a couple of products, then you need to price it accordingly, but not out of the range of your target market's budget, if that makes sense. So you have to find a happy medium with those two things in mind. Okay. So pricing, that's a whole class by itself. That's a whole class by itself. Let me know if y'all have problems pricing your products. Okay. Because there's online, there's a step-by-step on how to price products that I can get y'all. Place. So this is the 3 P in marketing: place. Place is where you sell your product and the distribution channels you use to get it to your customer, because we're talking about how to make your business profitable, right? So the place is going to be very important of where you market your product. Much like price, finding the right place to market and sell your product is a key factor in reaching your target audience. So for an example, if you're an online boutique, all your clients are pretty much going to be online. So where are you going to market? You're going to market online. Okay. Very obvious, right? But if you have a storefront and an online presence, like maybe a website, you need to be online as well as offline. because you can grab customers, your target audience, from either of those platforms. That makes sense? So I know some of you may have websites, but truth be told, let me just share this with y'all, because I've been in retail for, I don't know, 7 years now. Um, just because you build a website doesn't mean they're going to show up there or find you there. That's why you need to have a social media presence. You need to have a social media page, either Facebook, Instagram, uh, Twitter, YouTube. Pick one, pick two. I don't care, but have that page. These websites they still work as far as, having a home for, for those people that might find you on Google and they'll find your website. Those people that are not on social media, because there's still a large percentage of people that don't do social media. So it's good for that. But you need to have a platform on social media, because there's a whole another group of people that will discover you on those social media pages. And for this younger generation, that's the first place they're going to size you up at, is on your social media. The first thing they're going to ask, oh, what's your Instagram? What's your Facebook? They don't even ask for website. People ain't going to websites. They're not going to your websites first. They're going to your social media pages. Does everyone have a social media page that are on here that are business owners? Let me know. Is it made and you're not doing anything on it? Do you have that much done? Because then that's the next step, is to go ahead and start posting on it. At least have it made, so if people do discover you, find out that you do hair, maybe they can go to your Facebook page and see some of your posts. Even if they're old, they're trying to size you up. They're trying to see if you're legitimate, and that's how they do it, is through your social media page, not necessarily your website. Does that make sense, everybody? I've taught on this before, but it's very, very important. It's one of the 3 P's in marketing: place. So we've covered product, price, and place. The 4th P is promotion. Write that down. Promotion. Promotion is how you advertise your product or service. Through promotion, you will get the word out about your product with an effective marketing campaign that resonates with your target audience. Promotion. Now, I guess I'm going to use S&M, African Boutique, our boutique, right? Because I'm a big promoter, I'm a big marketer, and I know that promotion is key for me and my business and selling the products, right? Our top seller is shea butter. Every time that I restock it, which I did today, if you look back at my stories, I've showed, there's some videos out there, and I actually went live stream too, Facebook live stream. So you can see me stocking the shelves and showing you the store. No Name Nutrition. It's a nutritional store in our community here in Omaha. So the reason why, and I'll step back because I promised I would say this, the reason why we partnered up with them, okay, was twofold, actually. And this is our 5th year a partnership with this company. And this company has 2 locations. So we're in 2 different areas of the city, which is great, because some people live out further than the other store. So you have a store on one side of town, and then they have a store on the other side of town. So, people can access it in their neighborhood. The traffic, they get tons of traffic. That's the one reason why we partnered with them. They get tons of traffic. So I needed to move this product faster than what I was doing on my own in my boutique. Yes, we're selling it, but now we're selling more because we it's all about foot traffic, people. So think about this. And I'm going to share another food entrepreneur, since we're talking about this secret sauce, this 5 series of classes is coming up on how to make your food business profitable. I'm going to share their story too, because they're using the same strategy to sell more food. Okay, so we got our shea butter in No Name Nutrition, both locations. They sell out as soon as I put them. I need to give them probably just bring in a whole, stack of, slab of shea butter. But we sell a whole lot much faster, more product. So we're pushing it and it's going out and we're selling it. The other reason is that they wanted this product because they want to highlight local entrepreneur, local businesses that have a product that complements their brand, their nutritional service. So anything in the lines of nutrition and health, right? They want it in their store. So they don't have to come up with the product. They'll just bring in someone that already has a product. Makes sense? That's their model. That's their business model. So they don't have to work as hard. We build it, but we're going to get somebody to fill it. Okay. And it makes sense to me. I ain't got to work as hard. Okay. And still make money. Hey, because we sell it to them on a wholesale basis and then they retail it, they mark it up and retail it. Okay, so that's the twofold reason why we did that partnership and it's worked out. And like I said, we've been in partnership for 5 years now. Okay, another foodpreneur that I was telling you about that is using that same strategy, and I don't know if she's watching, but Lady T's Gourmet Creations, Latasha Bowden, her and her hubby, they Chef Hearn, they create cupcakes and pies and brownies and all kind of sweetness. And they cook too. But what they're doing is that they don't have a storefront, so everything's made out of their home. But what they do, the strategy they leverage is they go to other restaurants and ask if they can set up a table and sell their sweets, their cakes and pies and cookies and things like that. And so if they get someone that will agree and say, "Yeah, come on in," that it's a powerful collab because not only are Lady T's Gourmet Creations leveraging the foot tracker that's already coming through for that restaurant, but in turn, the restaurant owner is leveraging their audience because their followers that are Lady T's Gourmet Creations followers are now coming in to get her things, her sweets. And they may stop and buy, for example, barbecue if they're in a barbecue restaurant. So they've done this with several different types of restaurants, and it works for them. They're selling a lot more. Maybe the people want to get some food while they're there, dinner, whatever. But this is the strategy that needs to happen. You need to think outside the box when you're trying to push your product or service or get in front of more people so you can sell more, right? You need to think of collaborations. And I always talk about the power of collaboration. It is key. It works. And it's a game changer. It's a game changer. So those are the 4 P's of marketing. Also, you need to have legal counsel as well. In business, you should have a legal representation or attorney or someone on speed dial. Get prepaid legal. It's called Legal Shield now. Get that. It's like $25 a month or something like that, so that you can have an attorney on hand to, hey, I need a letter so I can send a cease and desist letter. Or maybe somebody's threatened to sue you. They tripped on your, in your office, or they tripped on your table or your banner that you had at an event, and they now want to sue you. You need to have legal representation, like nobody's business. And you need to have business insurance as well. Okay. And speaking of that, to protect your personal assets, you need to be an LLC. And y'all know we do LLC and EIN registrations. And I cannot stress to you enough how important it is. Advanced Tax Solutions. We do LLC and EIN registrations. That LLC is going to protect your personal assets from being assessed in a lawsuit. They can only come after your business assets and not your personal. So if you have a home, a couple of cars, and money in the bank and stocks and whatever, none, they can't touch any of that. So that's why that's another reason why I say get an LLC. And speaking of LLC, this class that I keep talking about for food entrepreneurs, Secret Sauce, they said that you have to be an LLC before you can take this class. Do not get yourself locked out of opportunities because you won't create your LLC. Let us help you if you need help. But I'm telling you, from the SBA money, the Economic Energy Disaster Loan, the PPP, and now the secret sauce class. They want, they want to, don't want you to fail. And so one of the things that'll keep you from being aligned to receive money, grant money, whatever kind of money it is that you have to have your business registered with the Secretary of State. Get your LLC. Okay. All right. So the last thing I want to talk about today is the business strategy, because that's one of the things, this secret sauce. If y'all foodpreneur, y'all on here, you're in Omaha, Nebraska, one of the Mondays that they're going to be talking about business strategy. It's the last Monday. So this is a 5-part series. Business strategy. You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan on how are you going to move your product? How are you going to sell your services? Okay. You're not just thinking out of your head, but there's a method to the madness, and you got to be good at it, or get someone on your team that can help you strategize. You know how you have friends that they always come up with good ideas, and those are the kind of people that you want on your team. Those can help you brainstorm business strategies. Okay, that people that could think outside the box. Okay, so the definition, Google definition of business strategy, put simply, business strategy is a clear set of plans, right? Actions and goals that outlines how a business will compete in a particular market or markets with a product or a number of products or services. All right. So you have to have a plan, you have to have goals, and you need to know how to compete. So there's different ways to compete with your competition. So if you're a restaurant, because this secret sauce, I keep talking about this is so dope. How to make your food business profitable. How are you going to differentiate yourself from the next restaurant or a food entrepreneur? What are some things that you do different that nobody else does? So you think like that. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a list of 10 examples of a great business strategy. Cross-selling more products. That's we do that here in this office because we run a couple of businesses under the same roof. So I'm cross-selling all the time. So for an example, someone want to come in here, they do fingerprinting, which we do, and they want, I may cross-sell them our U-Haul services because I'm an authorized U-Haul dealer, right? I would say 7 out of 10 people need a U-Haul at some point in life. So that's one of the products that I cross-sell 100% of the time, because most of those people come back to me to rent a truck. Okay, so think like that. Do you have other products or services that you can cross-sell? So while you have them in your office, you need to be cross-selling. You need to let them know about other things that you do, because they may be interested. Later. Okay, most innovative product or service. So think about innovation. How is your product more better than maybe your competition's? All right. It's a better idea. Oh, it works better than this. Think along those lines. Grow sales from new profits or products rather. So if you have a new product, you could have a whole product launch and you could make more money just from that new product. People love new products. You ever gone into like Bath and Body Works? And they always have new products, new fragrances. I love that store. It's lotion and it's hand soap and it's, mist, the perfumes, whatever. But they always have, and it's so colorful and pretty in there and it smells good, but they always have new products, and they always sending me little flyers in the mail. New products. That's a product launch. They're trying to get you in the door. Buy this between, this month and this month, and you'll get this free product. I mean, so it's all a strategy to get you to come in and shop with them. So think of ways to grow or push new product sales. Improve customer service. We could always be doing that. Maybe you want to highlight them on their birthday, send them out a mailer, you get their email, whichever way you choose, and remember them on their birthday. Does anyone use that strategy where you send out an email or a mailer in the mail wishing your customer happy birthday, say, hey, come get 10% off for your birthday or any product? Those are strategies that's going to make you different from the competition. So that's what this is all about. Business strategy. It's a strategy, y'all. Let's see. Corner a young market. That's dope. because nowadays the younger people are the people that are spending money. Product differentiation, we talked about that. Pricing strategies, technology advantage. So again, we have to use technology in our business. There's no way around it. So you have to know how to leverage the technology. It's new technology is changing all the time. You know how to leverage that, how to use certain hashtags to get to push. Have these social medias push your product, push that post to a bunch of people. That's technology at its finest. The algorithm. You gotta understand this stuff, or get someone on your team that understands it and can help you with pushing your product. Pricing categories. How do I price mine? Is my price fair enough, but not too low, or is it too high? Um, you know, do I need to do a sale? Buy one get one free. Those are strategies. Pricing. You change your prices all the time. You have that right. So it's just being strategical about everything. Let me know if y'all have any questions. That's all I wanted to share with you on this live stream as far as business resources. So again, when I'm in those events, like the Small Business Clinic, there's resources out there, meaning there's organizations that can help you with business plan. Did you know that the colleges has a business department? Here in Nebraska at UNO, University of Omaha, the Nebraska Business Development Center. They help people with business plans, and this is free. It's free. It's grant funded, so it's free to you as the business owner. Call them up. They also help with AA certification. Then you have SCORE, which is a division under SBA. You ever heard of SCORE? The SCORE program, they give you free mentors. The mentors help you develop your business idea, from developing your business idea to launching, getting you connected with resources, finance, money. So this is what I'm talking about. These events, you're supposed to be at these events. Make a way to, if you have them in your community, take the time off, close down your office, or have your staff run the office for you while you attend. Let's see who else was there. The attorneys were there. So if you ever thought about having a legal counsel on your team, you could talk to them. You had an accounting firm that was there. Maybe you want help with your accounting. You want somebody to do the accounting and bookkeeping for your business. Let's see who else was there. There were so many different resources where you could literally get help in any part of your business, right? So don't sleep on these events, y'all. Don't sleep on them at all, because they help me out. I learn something new every time. We were there as Advanced Tax Solutions. So if someone wanted to come up, they have a question about their business taxes, or question about what type of deductions they can use or write off, what type of expenses can they write off, they could come and talk to me. Right. And then it's my job to give them the information, and hopefully, give them my card, and hopefully we can, do business together later, down the road sometime. But these are the type of events that you want to have access to, because that's the only way you're going to learn about those community partners that are out there to help small business owners. Okay. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Again, this is for if y'all know a food entrepreneur, let them know about the secret sauce. Have them message me. I'll give them the connect on that. But they're going to take them through all those things we talked about today, from operations of your business, finances, marketing, legal, and business strategy. They're going to take them through there so they can be successful and profitable. All right. Before we go, I just want to let y'all know about our business tax preparation class that's coming up. I'm going to drop the link where you can register in this live stream, and I'm going to do the live stream for before when I talked about it, but I didn't get a chance to drop it yet. So those of you, this is for business owners that want to learn how to prepare themselves to file business taxes. We'll cover deductions that you can possibly qualify for as a small business. We'll talk about write-offs. We'll talk about any type of credits that you might qualify for as a small business owner. We'll talk about vehicle use, business vehicle use. So if you use your personal vehicle or a business vehicle to do business, how to write that off. Um, we'll talk about standard mileage rate versus actual expenses. We'll talk about, let's see, I got some stuff on the board. All kinds of different stuff, how to, just kind of get you ready. Bookkeeping. Also, we're going to add the QuickBooks into that same class. So you're going to get the QuickBooks training, how to get it set up. We're going to help you get it set up, get your bank account attached to it. Remember, it's your business bank account. So make sure you have that all ready to go. If not, go out and open up a business bank account, because we're not using and we're not commingling our personal finances and transactions with our business transactions. So you got to have a separate business account. So we're going to help you connect that. Then we're going to help you set up your chart of accounts in the QuickBooks. And then all of your transactions, QuickBooks will go back to January 1 of this year, and they'll all start flooding into your QuickBooks. And then we're going to help you move those to the appropriate chart of accounts so you can be successful. When you do that, that's your bookkeeper right there. If you use QuickBooks, that's your bookkeeper. Okay. But this is going to help your tax preparer tremendously, because it helps them prepare your profit and loss schedule. So once you do that, you have prepared your profit and loss, and it's so easy. And you just go ahead and click the button that says profit and loss, and it prints it out, and you hand that to your tax preparer, and they can prepare your business taxes. They can prepare your Schedule C. So, and then there's other reports too that you can get from using QuickBooks, like like I mentioned earlier, your income statement, your cash flow statement, things like that, balance sheet. That if you're going for funding at these banks, they're going to ask for those reports. So we want to make sure that you're equipped and you're ready to be able to move. If they say, hey, let me get your cash flow statement, you be like, hold on, boom, there it is. And you won't have to go back and try to recreate it. That's just nonsense. Let's think higher in business. Let's move to the next level and work more efficiently. All right. Also, you can download, if you go to my PayHip store. I used to mention this all the time. I have a free download, 30 plus ways, 30 plus side hustles that you can start tomorrow. All right. So that's a free download. Just go to payhip.com, and I should be able to put it up here on the screen. Payhip.com/MQ services. Instagram, go to my bio, the link in my bio, and you'll be able to access it. So let me put the banner up. Oh, here it is. All right. So for that free download, 30 plus side hustles you can start tomorrow, just go to payhip.com/MQ services. Also, join me in my free Facebook live group, or Facebook group called Live Streaming for Business Owners. That is a free group where you learn how to live stream professionally for your business. Okay, we have over 150, 160 small business owners that are live streaming professionally for their business. Okay, so you can go over there and find it's a 3-part video, it teaches how to do that. And then also, when you go live and I see it, you can tag me too. I share it to my platform. So now you have more eyes on your live streams. It's very important that you all live stream when you're in business. This is a marketing strategy. We're talking about business strategies, right? So one of them is live streaming, which I didn't mention, but y'all see me doing it all the time. This has really gained me a lot of clients, new clients, followers, and I turn followers into clients. That's the whole purpose of live streaming, right? When you're in business, we want people to follow us, and then through that, I'm building a know, like, and trust factor with you all. And then hopefully, if you need my services, I will turn you into my clients. So that's a strategy, a business strategy that you can use to get to push your product, get more product out there, or provide more services to people in your target audience. All right. Any questions? Any questions? Let me know now. Are we going to get on off of here? It's 9:30. Good. I wanted to do that in an hour, and I did. All right. If Instagram, if you don't have any questions, Facebook, if you don't have any questions, YouTube, I'm going to be signing off, and I'll be back next week. Follow me in my stories because I push content through the week in stories because I'm so busy I don't have time to like jump on and do a live unless I'm broadcasting from a location. But Friday nights will be the night that I'll do the side hustle night school. Okay. And it may be Saturday nights. I don't know. It depends. If I don't have anything going on Saturday, I might do a Saturday and see which one is better, Friday nights or Saturday nights. I kind of play around with it, and I've done this before just to see what's more convenient for people to hop on. But anyway, having said that, people can watch this on the replay. So again, for those that are just coming in, thank you. And if you're watching this on the replay, welcome, replay viewers. My name is Martine Corte. I am the host of the Side Hustle Night School show, Instagram and on Facebook and YouTube. I'm an entrepreneur. I own S&M African Boutique. I am the founder of S&M Tours, our trips to Ghana, West Africa. I am the owner of Advanced Tax Solutions and Accurate Screening. I'm also a best-selling author. I work with small business owners, entrepreneurs, leaders in the community to help them reach their potential clients with the assistance of live streaming. That's the strategy to help them reach more clients in their business. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next week. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.